Right, chaps, strap on your straps, it's a whistle-stop tour of the barn. Here is our happy-faced barn. Look at its smiling happy face. It cheers me every day I see it.
The magnolia tree we recently rescued from its bramble prison can breathe at last.
This side of the barn looks equally happy, but perhaps a little bit more rugged with its ivy beard and sideburns. Perhaps one day this will become a private terrace with maybe a hot tub in the corner. The rear barn holds a huge store of firewood which should keep us warm for many winters to come, or just one evening if it all went up at once.
The roof here is in urgent need of repair. Rainwater has been coming in for years, as some of the tiles are more hole than tile. This is how it's supposed to look. As you can see, a large support section has completely dropped away.
Here we have a fence post basher, reminding me of this unfortunately large pile of fence posts I haven't yet bashed. The rest of the barn is a collection of mostly useless rubbish, but there could be a few hidden gems yet to be discovered.
This is the tiny cottage. There's not much to see from this side, as it's shrouded in trees and it's mostly a damp shell.
No.
But the far side has a wonderful surprise.
No.
Currently the horses are using the old stable here, but they will soon move to the barn we've just looked at, where they'll have more space, and will eventually knock the stable into the cottage living area.
Back at the front of the barn, there are these two rusted metal Christmas trees. Best have a look underneath them. Snakes! Whilst I was brave enough to hold the camera more or less steady, let's just say it's lucky the chateau came with a drawer full of spare underpants. Let's hot-foot it inside the barn because, well, snakes.
Once used for cows, this barn has only the ruins of practical things, like this, most of a lawnmower. Along both main walls, you can see the concrete stalls and feeding stations. At the back of the barn is a vast pile of boxes. Those we've opened so far all seem to contain Christmas decorations, but we've only peeped into a few of them. Surely it can't all be artificial wreaths.
Our barn spaniel Bunty leads the way again. This first floor of the barn was once a rather large gymnasium with floorboards on the floor and floorboards on the ceiling. A perfect place for dancing, eh, Lionel? Sadly, roof tile damage has left it in desperate need of repair.
This room also contains a very large pyramid. I'm guessing this was used for meditation. It's huge. Does that make it extra powerful? Some people believe a pyramid will preserve food, purify water, and even enhance the yield of crops. I think that's all a bit of old pretendy. This floor connects directly to the upstairs of the orangery, which also looks a bit leaky. It needs a good clean and a trip to the dump. The cupboard contains more items to nourish body and soul. Rollerblading in time to timpani, perhaps? But wait a minute, there's more USM Haller furniture to be rescued and sold.
At the bottom of the stairs is this ornate duck easel. This is the ground floor of the orangery, which is already quite a charming space. Anyone know what the symbols on the white sheets mean? Do you ever get the feeling you're being watched?
I've never seen so many bird cages. I love the giant lanterns, and some of this crazy decor will be kept. It's delightful. We'll build a summer kitchen in here for the pool, and it will be a great venue for parties. I could plant something beautiful in the troughs to adorn the walls and to complete the inside-outside feel.
I still feel like I'm being watched. No!
So here we are, looking back at the orangery. And if you have a powerful imagination or have been in the pyramid for a long time, you can picture our swimming pool. We hope to start digging later in the year for an optimistic finish ready for the start of next summer's holiday season. With clay soil in a floodplain, what could possibly go wrong? Wish us luck, please.